Hey y'all, welcome to Crime Time with Mal. My name is Mal and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new, hi, welcome. I upload Tuesdays and Saturdays, mainly missing people and unsolved cases. If that is something you would be interested in, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. And y'all, the word needs to be spread about all these missing people, all these unsolved cases that just go cold or their families just have no answers. It is heartbreaking, and I genuinely just want to spread the word. So if you are new, I have a ton of missing and unsolved and solved videos over on my channel. If y'all want to go ahead and binge watch it. And I just want to spread awareness. The media cannot cover, they can cover a lot more than they are, but it's impossible to cover so many missing. Thousands people go missing every single day. So I just want to do my little part in this YouTube world to actually do something productive with my channel and give back and help somebody. Today's video is a unsolved case. It is Kylen and Crystal. If y'all have watched my last couple of videos about Gabby, you have heard me talk about this case and say that I was going to cover it. Her dad, Kylen's dad, he seems like the kindest man and he just wants answers. It's been since this summer and he needs answers. Crystal Turner is 38 years old and Kylen Schulte was 24 years old. Kylen's dad, Sean Paul, says that they were like desert girls. They loved swimming in the creek. They loved adventure. They were happy and they enjoyed life living together in this van life journey, living at different campsites in their van and in their tent. And Kylen actually met Crystal on a hike with her dad out, I believe it was Montana. The two had met up and they instantly were connected. Then they all eventually moved to Moab. After a little bit of time, Sean Paul, Kylen's dad, ended up moving back to Montana, but he would still visit the girls every now and then. You know, they still kept in very close contact. He also said that Kylen was very shut down right before she met Crystal. She was very depressed, had thoughts about taking her own life, all because of a domestic abuse situation she was in a previous relationship. And if y'all do not know, October is Domestic Violence Awareness, and my heart goes out to each and every single one of y'all that have been or are in a domestic violence situation. Y'all can get out. Y'all are strong, and there is help out there. Reach out to somebody. But after Kylen met Crystal, she blossomed. She found love again, and she felt comfortable with herself. Crystal just made her feel alive. We all know when you find that one, you know. I never believed that saying, but it is so true. When you find that person that you're supposed to be with, your person, you know. Kylen actually told her dad that moving to Moab saved her, just completely saved her. And the two, Crystal and Kylen, ended up getting married in a tree house, which I think is super cool. I want to get married in a tree house. Dusty, can we redo our wedding, please? So Kylen is originally from Vail, Colorado. Beautiful place to live. Wow. Then her dad, and her brother ended up moving to Montana before all them, Crystal and everybody, ended up going to Moab. And then Crystal was originally from Arkansas. The two beautiful newlyweds were last seen August 13th at Woody's Tavern. They were spotted on surveillance video around 8:39 p.m. And the two seemed happy. From this, one of their friends that was hanging out with them said that they were just hanging out, drinking, laughing. They were happy. But one thing this friend said, she said that they were talking about this creepy guy that was staying right next to them at their campsite. Kylen actually sent a text message to one of her friends that said if something happened to them, they were murdered. That there was a creepy guy, again, walking around their campsite that really intimidated them. And Kylen was this feisty woman, from what I understand. So that's, doing these trips, y'all need to be very, very safe. It is very beautiful and humbling to go experience these national parks and stuff, but tons of people go missing and unsolved cases are in national parks. So please, please, please take precaution and just be aware of your surroundings. Kylen's dad is desperate to find out who this creepy guy was. They said that he was in a car. They did not say a van, a truck, none of that. They did say a car. And there is no description of what this guy looks like. So it is extremely important for the public, social media, to come through on this, just like social media did on Gabby's case and continuing to do on Gabby's case. And then, unfortunately, 5 days later, on August 18th, a personal search and rescue team went out and searched for Kylen and Crystal. And the woman that actually found the girls was a friend of the family's, from what I understand. Her name is Cindy, and she ended up finding them right by Warner Creek. And this is right near their campsite in the South Mesa area of La Salle Loop Road. The two were, and this is very disturbing, so trigger warning for anybody out there. You might want to double tap if you get a little squeamish, but the two were unfortunately double homicide victims, and they were shot multiple times in the back, the side, and the chest area, as well as they were both undressed from the waist down, and one of the girls, their bra was pulled up, exposing their breast. So obviously SA had occurred, and I just think of their parents in this situation, what these girls were going through, and let's just hope that the perpetrator left some DNA behind. So Kylen worked in Moab at Moonflower Community Co-op, and this was surprisingly actually right around where Brian and Gabby's body cam surveillance. If you watch my other videos, you'll know, but the police did rule out any connection between these two cases. So from what we know so far, they're not connected. And then Crystal worked at McDonald's in Moab. Both girls failed to return to work for a couple of days. And I want to give my heart and thoughts and prayers and condolences to Kylen's father. This is now his second child that he lost. He lost his younger son. He was 17 years old, and he was also the victim of a homicide. It was ruled an accident, but oh my gosh, I cannot, what a strong man he is, and my heart goes out to him, because no parent should ever have to lose a child, or two children at that. Police did find the couple's silver Kia Sorento by where their bodies were found, and they actually found their van that they traveled and lived in at McDonald's, where Crystal worked. They obtained a search warrant for both of those. And in the van, they found a Bible, a journal, newspaper clippings, pay stubs from where the girls worked. There were some handwritten notes down there. Well, in those handwritten notes, they found a storage unit. They obtained a search warrant to search this storage unit. It has not been said if they found anything in there or not. But I do think that is odd that they had one car down by where they were found, and then the van was not even by them. So did the perpetrator drive off with the van and then ditch it? There was also a wedding 1/8 of a mile away from where these girls were last seen at their campsite. 1/8 of a mile. That's it. No reports have been made about screaming or shots being heard. No 100 guests at the wedding have been tested for their DNA, their fingerprints. They haven't been interviewed. No one has come forward. Nothing. So I know on behalf of the family, if you were at that wedding by chance, or you were in that South Mesa area during the dates of August 13th to August 18th, because their bodies weren't even discovered until the 18th. If y'all were in that area, please, 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 for this family, check your dash cams, your pictures, your videos. It is a very highly tourist area, so please, please, please check that area. If you were by Warner Creek, camping around that area, at Woody's, seen at Moonflower Co-op, please come forward to authorities and give them your tips. Also, Kylen's father, Sean Paul, is in downtown Moab at Sweeney Park with a clue drop that he has made at one of the picnic tables. He is there from 9 to 12. He calls in and reports all tips to the sheriff's office. He's with y'all if y'all want to call in the tips together. This father is just really looking for answers. So again, if you have any info, please call in the Grand County Sheriff's Department at 435-259-8115. Also, please like this video and share wherever you can to spread awareness. Talk about this case, get these girls' names out there, put pressure on the police to get more information. Like, this father has heard nothing. He does not know anything. And yes, the Moab Police Department has come out and said that they are actively working on this case and they are still thinking about it. It has not gone cold, but we don't want it to go cold. And this couple deserves answers. And also, police have said to the Moab community that they don't believe that the community is at risk, that they do think the killer is not in town anymore. And I would love to know what makes them think that. I mean, I know they're not going to tell me, but I would really like to know, like, what information they have that makes them think that the killer is not there. But obviously, the community is scared that there is somebody there hurting people. So again, like this video and share where you can. Also, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I will see y'all in Saturday's video. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss whenever I upload. And thank you again so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of y'all. Comment down below what y'all think about this case, and let's spread the word for this couple and for their family. Bye, y'all.